Vicky here with you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing the 3-day classes with Dyan Reaveley at Camp Book Central. I've been looking forward to this for so long, and I'm totally splurging on this, as well as on the stuff that I purchased from her, but I just had to. So today we made 3 little books, and we made that out of one of her the Dilution Diary. I'll share with you what it looks like before it's cut down to this, because we made this, and I had to buy another one so I could try out the technique, or I'll use it as a diary, and we shall see. She showed us how she uses hers. Usually she writes stuff in, and then what she will do is, once it's finished, then she'll tear it apart and make these little books. So the first one we did was this one. So looks like this. So this is the full-size page cut in 2, and then these are her canvas images, and then we've glued them together and made a waterfall like this. And then there's another one here, and here I messed up. Well, actually no, it's the opposite. I messed up on this side, because all the other pages, it was supposed to be at the bottom, but I switched it around anyway. The torn edge is at the bottom instead of at the top. Whoops, I'm not even sharing it with you guys. Hope you saw the rest. So we could trim it, but you know me and torn edges, I much prefer them. So that's why I left the torn edges. So then you've got the waterfall like this, and you've got another one here. So I really loved, that was the first one. Then we made this one, which was a bit more complex, because we had added flaps. So the parts that we cut out here, we added back in this journal in different places. So this is what the cover looks like. And then this is, see, I added one of my pieces here in the middle instead of adding a full flap the other way, because instead of putting it that way, I decided to put it sideways, which is a bit different. And I added this on here. I figured I was going to color in. And then this flap. So that's that journal. And then this afternoon we made this one. And this one is different. It's glued with full pages that you fold in different ways. So you fold them like this. So you glue the pieces together. So it makes for this. And then there's parts with acetates. Here I decided to add a flap from my previous cutout that I had left over. And then the point of the book was to make windows. So she gave us some acetate, so I made this one with an acetate, and I decided to make this here underneath without anything, so that it would split up that way. I think it makes it fun. And then there's that, and in this one we had some black paper as well. And I haven't done much yet to embellish it. We need to do that. She showed us how she does some of her doodles, but I managed to do this one pretty much. Here I had already colored. These are the die cuts that Kimberly had sent to me. So yesterday I colored some of them, figuring that I didn't want to put pictures in this book, but I figured maybe I can do use some of her art like that. And so I had pre-colored some images, and I used it here. I love the black. I have never really used black, so I thought it was really fun. And here is with the little flap. And here I used some of the ink that she had She puts them in water brushes. It's very cool. So I still have to do the rest of the embellishing of this book, but at least I've got a spread done, so I'm pretty happy. We got to see all her fabulous books in person and tags from her, and oh my god, the art that she makes is just unbelievable. So I can't wait to do more in this book. It should be fun. So I might color those in tonight and do some of the doodles around the borders. I probably want to do some more windows, but I wasn't sure, so that's why in the end I didn't do more in the class. I asked her if because that's one thing I would have done the windows after as I'm journaling, but she said the reason why she does it this way is that otherwise when you start doing something on one side and then you decide to do a window, then you might be ruining that page. I was more thinking of going forward, like not necessarily going backwards. Like I wouldn't have made a window here because I would have done something here, but I might have done it further in the book. So I shall see. I like the idea of having some pages like pre-made this way, so it kind of forces you to think outside of the box and do something different from what you usually would do. So I really love how those turned out, and now I have to embellish them. So you will probably see more of these as I embellish them, and I will probably be embellishing them on camera. But I will try to do some of the coloring of the pages off camera, because that's kind of boring to watch me just color. So those are that. And then I purchased a bunch of stuff. Oh my god. So when you do the class, it's kind of hard not to purchase some of the items. So yeah, I just had to get some stuff. Let's be honest, a lot of stuff. So tomorrow we're working in the cover, and I wanted to have something signed by her, so that's what I did. And I'm telling you guys, I purchased a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's some stuff that she said is discontinued, so I had to get more of those. So these here, the bodies, they're discontinued, so I got 2 sets of those, because I like the idea of using the body on something else. So I got 2 sets of these. Let's put them here so I use them. So these here are the painted canvas, and I really love how those work. So I had to get them. So there's 2 different sets, and it's just great inspiration as well. When I don't really have inspiration, I'll use those. These are postcards, and those are also discontinued, so I figured those would be fun to use in my my journals as well. And then I got some of her back chat, because I love what she says, like, let's talk soon because I miss the sound of my voice. Looking for someone who loves me in spite of who I am. I just think it's just so much fun. So I've got one in white and one in the black, because of the fact that in the black sometimes it pops up more, but in the white as well, depending on what you're working on. And then this one is the smaller chat. It's all kinds of little things like cried my eyes out, didn't shed a tear, bikini wax, ouch. So these are perfect for using in the diary. So I got that. Then this is the diary, but this is the newer version with brighter colors. That's what I understood. And it has amazing art as well. So see? So you write in it, and it's not numbered. And she was saying how she writes her stuff here for the week, like just tidbits, and she usually writes it in pencil, and then she will reuse the journal. But then she does her journaling in this big one, which is similar but has bigger space. So I'm gonna try this out. I don't know how much I will be doing, but I figure I can always cover this and, you know, like use this as a starting point. So I thought that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. So there's that. And then there was these cute images that are pre-colored, and I just thought they were so much fun, so I had to get these. And I got some stamps that were on special and clearance, because I thought I had some ahead of hers, but it turns out I didn't. So I figured these would be fun to use. So got those. And then I got two covers for the notebooks. And I got one that she signed for me, so I was very happy. So it says, Vicky, live your life in color, and then she signed Dyan and 2 X's. So yeah, I thought it was, I really like that I'm working, please kindly go away. So I thought it was really fun. And then I got this one, which was really bright. And I got this pencil case. I guess you could put your journal in it. And I got the 3 sets of stencils that you can put in this and carry around, because I thought that might be fun to do some art on the go. And then I got the pouch as well to go with this. Oh, and the last thing, no, actually no, I got the adhesive canvas blank so that I could make my own stamping and then make my own little books. I thought that'd be a fun thing to do, and I got these because I just love those shapes. And finally I got a black journal like this, because I saw what she did with hers and it was just amazing, so I really want to try that out. And so that's what I'm gonna do with this one. So yeah, it was really fun. And tomorrow is another big day. I also already found some items that I'm gonna get tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a big shopping weekend. But I think it's you know, it's not very often that I get to meet an artist like this, and I love her stuff, so it's not like it's gonna be wasted. It's stuff that I use all the time. So yeah, it's really exciting to meet someone that you adore that way. I've posted on Instagram a photo of her with me, so if you're interested, go and check out Instagram. And that is it for now. Bye everyone.